Hey, what's going on, Leo? How are you? Leo, thanks so much for being here. If you're new, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are returning, then I do appreciate having you back. Leo, this is going to be your read for the second half of January 2019. General advice, so this could cover anything. This is whatever spirit wants you to know. Keep in mind, this will be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It may not resonate for everyone, but that's okay. If it doesn't, then just check out the other signs that resonate to your chart. Let's see what Spirit has for Leo. All right, Leo. Oh, and my card under the deck. Thanks for being so patient with me. Okay, so let's see. We got the Three of Wands. Okay, Leo. So for some of you, you're waiting. You're putting. You're making it known though that you're waiting. I feel like this is the action that you're taking in this matter at this moment. You've already made a choice at something, and so now you're waiting on either that choice to either bear some fruit, or you're just waiting on like I feel like it's like you're waiting on the opportunity to like launch something. You're waiting on the right time to move. Excuse me. I feel like you've identified the choice that you want to make. You've with the Two of Swords, you already kind of know now exactly what decision you want to like, which path you want to go. And so now with the Three of Wands, I feel like you're just kind of just waiting on the right time to actually make this particular movement, or to you're waiting on the right time to begin to actually get this idea or get this particular endeavor established on something solid. Okay, like you've done your part, now you're waiting on this other thing to do their part, and that way, you're waiting on, other wheels here in the situation to gear to get ready for you. I like it. Okay, so the Ten of Swords pops out in the in the past position. So um you could be fresh out of a situation, right? For some of you. um I'm okay, so I feel more inclined to say that for a lot of you. Okay, so Leo, for a lot of you, I feel like something that we're not aware of yet has occurred that really kind of changed your mind. It made you have to change your mind. It made you have to get to a point to where you say, okay, I can't think about it this way anymore. If I continue to think about it in this way, or if I can continue to have this particular mindset, I'm only going to get hurt behind it, or I'm only going to end up, kind of being counterproductive, or even, sabotaging yourself with it. So I feel like you were kind of forced to make, in a way, kind of make a different choice, yeah, yeah, you were kind of forced to make a different choice, and so now you're sitting there waiting, like, okay, now that I've been forced to make a particular choice to go this direction, now, all right, now what? Now what is coming? Now what's next? Is what I feel. So yeah, the Queen of Wands next here to the King of Wands. Yeah, you're really contemplating. You're like, okay, I know I can't go back to the way things were. I can't go back to doing things the way that I wanted to do them. But, but I have to, I have to move. I have to move forward. I have to continue to move forward. The King of Wands, Leo, you may be somebody who's very well respected, very well admired, I feel like, you are trying to figure out a way to be able to make your next move without oh, without like, for some of you, without like stepping off your pedestal in a way, or doing anything that's beneath you. Whatever you feel is that. And maybe beneath you isn't the best terminology. It's just you're trying to figure out how you can um hmm, you're trying to figure out how you can really move to the next cycle, or to um the next goal to be accomplished. uh but I think the reason why you're having to figure out so hard is because there's there may be some unfinished business, because I feel like the last thing just kind of came to an end. So, okay, some of you Leos, I kind of see this like, for some of you, I'm not even gonna lie, like you may have been in like some sort of supervisory position, and then, for whatever reason, like the whole job itself, like came crashing down, and then now you have to go and look for other, employment somewhere, or you have to send your resume out, and da 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 da. You're forced to kind of take a new direction in life, and now you're just having to sit back and really wait on things to come to you. But you don't want to. I feel like you're on the edge of your seat. You're like, ugh. Oh, so now we have the Nine of Swords. There's so much worry surrounding you, Leo. I think for a lot of you, you feel like you're not doing enough. I feel like you feel as though there's more that you should be doing here. So this energy, however this energy surrounds you, um, this second half of January, however it surrounds you, I just feel as though, Leo, you have this energy of you wanting to either be of help, or you wanting to contribute, you know. But even you, Leo, even someone is like, I just feel like it's like the realization of, Leo, even have to just kind of let things be how they are sometimes. Even you have to actually wait on the outcome of a situation. You can't stress yourself. And it's almost like there's a lot of control, like trying to control a particular outcome. And it's like, so it didn't happen the one way you wanted it to happen, but it's like, okay, now I'm back to here trying to figure it out more, when you really should be over it. You possibly are waiting on something different to happen this time versus the last time, but there may not be of this time in this matter. Prince of Pentacles here underlying, or, I just get the sense that, there could be someone around you, Leo, possibly an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, possibly, but, not necessarily, um, but there could just be someone in your environment right now that I feel like they may have tried to offer you some sort of, um, like some sort of support, or they are offering you some support. I'm not sure that you recognize it yet. I feel like you have your back turned to them, because I don't think that you're focused on what you're trying to offer them, or what, rather, I'm sorry, I don't think that you're focused on what they're trying to offer you, Leo. I think that you're going to be more focused on, you know, what you wish would hurry up and come your way. But I don't see that it's happening. I see that you've already expired that opportunity, or, this, you really need to go ahead and just kind of leave this alone, because all you're doing is just stressing. Current environment here, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're holding on, man. You're holding on to, for a lot of you, you're holding on. This, okay, I can take this two ways. So, Leo, for a lot of you, like, you're holding on to whatever is whatever like foundational belief that you have within you, to keep going with this matter, or it's just like it's almost like in this way, it's almost like you're trying to keep hope alive, but you're doing it in a very, I would see it as a very childish or a very um, stubborn type of way, whereas like you're refusing to open your eyes and see other ways that a cat can be skinned, or you're refusing to see that something else is promising in spite of what you're stressing over. Like you're refusing to see it, you're refusing to open up to it. Now um others of you, I see that you could be at this point in time where you are accepting of what someone has to offer you. You have put this 10, you're not going to be, you're coming, what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be worried and stressed about it. You are contemplating your next best move. And that next best move for some of you it's like more humbling, right? To just kind of maybe accept a little bit um, of something or some sort of resource from someone else. And it's like that little bit, it is something that that you do take and you do hold on to it and you do value it very much so. So it's either way for some of you, is where you are refusing to open up to help, or refusing to open up to some other, you know, another course of, another course to greatness. It's like you're refusing to, like, maybe someone offers you to like join them, and they say, okay, well, hey, all right, Leo, how about you come join me and let's go get this money together? But you're like, nah, I got it. Nope, my ideas work. What I have, oops, sorry, what I have is enough. I'm good. That's some of you, but then the others of you, this person is saying, okay, well, yeah, come on, Leo, come join this. Let's go get this money together. And then y'all say, well, you know what? You right. Come on, what you got? Let's, let me take some of what you got, and then you hold it close to you and you value it, and that could be the difference between how this outcome comes out. So let's see here. Hopes and fears, the Four of Cups. So now we got two fours. Yeah, so yeah, majority of you is that energy where you're holding on. You're holding on. You're comfortable where you're at right now. But see, what it is that a lot of you, it's like you're holding on because you don't want to miss the opportunity for that idea to be great again, or that plan of action or course of action to be great again. Is you're waiting on that opportunity to come back for you, or you're waiting on this opportunity, or you're waiting on this fruition that you just see, you're waiting on some sort of fruition to come to pass, something, but it's not coming your way. It's been dead. The situation has really been dead. And a lot of you are refusing to open up to other ideas or other ventures because it doesn't move as fast as you want it to move, and you're going to end up missing out on those opportunities that are good. But either way, you're missing out because you've already missed out. You've already missed out on this opportunity that has already died off, or this idea that's already died off. That's already gone and passed. So yeah, I feel you're a little salty about that, but or someone is salty about that. I don't mean to be so direct, Leo, but that's just how I see the cards here, especially like this 10 of Swords with the 9 of Swords. I feel like I have to be like, listen, Leo. you know? So let's see here what the outcome card was. The outcome card is the Devil. Jesus. Gemini had the Devil as well, um, in another position, but I feel like for a lot of you, okay, so a lot of you, Leo, honestly, this, for some of you, all this stress and all this pain and this worry, about making the next move and feeling stuck that you're not going to be able to move in time or as fast as you want. All of that. And then you holding on to so much resentment and so much, like, outdated ideas. Like, I feel like all of that can possibly lead you to a very dark moment, a very dark choice. It could possibly lead you guys to, you know, getting into some weird stuff, man. Some dark stuff. And if you're not getting into dark stuff or getting into any like addictive behaviors, this is just saying that, this is the energy that is out there, that it can lead up to that. If you decide to, bury your resentment and your worries in alcohol or drugs or sex, or, you know, or the situation itself that you're so focused on, in a way, has become the addiction. So basically, you're starting out here, you're going to end up right back around. You're going to end up in the same loop, in the same place, in the same dark place, over and over and over again. In every corner, we got the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil. The situation has been over, but you're still worried about it because you're still holding on to it. It's only going to lead you to a very dark place. Dang. Let's see here. The Fool card. This Fool card, honestly, I feel like this Fool card is like your this is like your only piece of advice here, because this Fool card is really telling me that it's almost like this is advice. It's almost like, honestly, it's almost like I see it as the Oracle card. This has literally been the brightest, most positive card in your whole reading so far, aside from the Prince of Pentacles. I take this as you guys almost, well, for sure, it's definitely you ending or beginning a new cycle, right? It's almost as like you guys get to the very edge of this dark place, and it's like you catch it. I hope this is what it is that you guys end up catching yourself, as right before you begin to get into a place of too much, like, self-doubt, or too much stress, too much worry. Like, some of you may, I feel like it's like you identify it. It's like, as soon as you're like, somebody says, "Hey, well, you know what? Let's go out to the bar or whatever," and you're like, "Okay, sure. I need to drown my sorrows." Well, then you get out there, and then you have a couple, and then you're like, "You know what? Why am I doing this? Why am I drinking? Why am I taking drugs? Why am I burying myself in so much stress and worry? Like, why am I so focused on this dark energy that's always going to be dark energy? When I have it's like you're going to see it, and you're going to go the other way, and you're going to begin this new endeavor." Oh, man. Yes, Leo. Thank you. I just knew it had to work out. I just knew it did. I want to get some clarification, though. Actually, on this reading, I want to clarify a particular card. I want to clarify this Ten of Swords. Clarify this Ten of Swords for me, please, Spirit. What we have. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, so, Leo, somebody made a decision. I'm getting somebody made a decision on your behalf. Somebody made a decision on your behalf, and it forced you to have to. It's kind of like, in a situation. You ever watch like those cop shows, and the lieutenant or whatever says, "All right, you're off the case. Like, I'm not putting you. You're not gonna work this case anymore, or the case is closed." And you're like, "What? But what do you mean? I'm so close to, like, finding the whatever," and you just can't work on it anymore because they, that's how I feel. Like, somebody. I'm. I get the sense that, honestly, possibly, Leo. Um, I'm not gonna say like a job loss. I don't feel like a job loss, but I feel like a denial of some sort of advancement that you know that you're worthy of. And someone else offers you something else, but it may not be at the level that wanted, your advancement to be originally, but I do feel like it can be promising and it can lead you to something better than where you were trying to go. And you're also going to be there from the ground up. And you're going to choose to go that way. You're going to choose to go that way and to start that new adventure. I do see that you will be that's why that Four of Pentacles was here, and I was giving that this story if you choose it and this story if you don't, because if you don't, definitely it's going to, I feel like it's definitely going to lead to a lot of resentment and a lot of dark times. But then, but I feel like a lot of you is like you see that coming, that possibly could be a cycle for you anyways, and you're like, you know what, no, let me go ahead and put myself into this new adventure, this new endeavor. Let me go ahead and start this new cycle off, because I don't want to end up keeping myself in a dark ring. What's the advice card here? All right. So the card that we got was the Moon. You will be guided through the darkness. Yeah. Yeah, you are being guided through the darkness. If you're not in this dark moment already, I feel like, yeah, this energy, it could be hitting you at some point. Now, what you do with that energy once you actually recognize it, well, then that's up to you. But the Moon here is saying that while you're in this kind of dark area, or while you're going through this dark area, if you're going through it now, just understand that, you are being guided through the darkness, through your spirit guides, your own intuition. That's what's allowing you to recognize, like, whoa, hold on, I'm not trying to get into this dark cycle. And again, the Moon actually works on cycles. So again, you're recognizing again what how this works, or how this cycle of things have been operating. And you have a new opportunity here to do something brand new. Brand new opportunities, brand new fulfillment, if you pay attention to it. I like it. I like it, Leo. I like it. I like it. So go ahead and let me know how this works out in the comment box below. You guys, thank you so much again for your time. I do appreciate you being here. I love your likes. Make sure you share and comment. Also, I do invite you to subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the notification bell. That way you will be abreast on every time I drop a video. Join me live every Wednesday and Thursday nights, okay? Wednesdays is for the singles at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We see who's coming forward towards you. Join me Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I go ahead and give you your forecast for the upcoming weekend, okay? So my lives are face-to-face, interactive. I love to chat with you guys. Make sure you come and join me, all right? What else did I want to say to you guys? I think that was it. Oh, did I? Well, yeah. Book a personal reading with me if you want. LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. I guess I'll end it there. I don't have anything else to say. Everything will be in the comment box. All right, Leo. I'll go ahead and say, I said bye, Leo. All right, Leo. Okay. All right. All right, Leo. I'm cutting this off now. I'm cutting this off. Bye.